Welcome back. It's a long time since we've seen you in Ski Classics. So tell us about your comeback this season.
Yeah, it's not a comeback yet. I'm still not ready for racing, but had some problems with illness in the waxing team, so I had to step in and wax some skis, trying to do a good job there.
And what do you think about the guys for tomorrow's race?
I think they have raced very well this season. I think they have been stronger than last year. So hopefully, I think tomorrow's race will be very good for us. The last years we have seen in Ludwig Lauf there has been a big group until the end with a mass sprint, and I guess that will be the case tomorrow as well. So we'll see then if we have any power left and if we have good enough top speed to make it to the podium. We hope so.
And what do you think about Eliasson and Collison? They had podium places and good results so far.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's very good. I think for Collison, his first podium is. We are very happy for that. I think that will show him that this is possible, and it will be more podium places for sure. Also for Eliasson, I think he's very stable, very strong. He will for sure be fighting for podium and for victories in all ski classic races.
And how do you find the development of Ski Classics this season with more races compared to the previous years?
Yeah, it still gets tougher and tougher. The last 5 to 10 years they have been extremely developing. I think it's so much harder to win the races today than 5 to 10 years ago. So it's very interesting now. Speed is higher all the way, and more tough sprinters. So yeah, it's very good.
Are we going to see you skiing some of the competitions in March?
I hope so. I hope for every weekend that I will be able to race, but I think I have to be realistic and I have to try to calm down and think maybe a year ahead. I hope to be racing in Vasaloppet, but I'm not sure.
Thank you. And then Stian Hølgaard, you as well, you're fighting and very close to the youth bib. How has your season been so far?
Yeah, I'm happy with the season so far and very happy with Marcialonga. That was a good race for me, so I hope to do a good race this Sunday as well.
And what do you think about tomorrow's competition and König Ludwig Lauf?
Yeah, it's a nice track, and I think it could suit me well. So I think there will be maybe a large group in the end. So try to be in the front of the group and hopefully manage to do a good result.
Do you have any respect of these old guys?
Yeah, of course I have respect, but I know that they're not impossible to beat, so yeah, at least I'll try.
Thank you. Petter Eliasson, you came to the start at Marcialonga almost losing the start and being partly sick. How was Marcialonga for you after your great start of the season?
It was my toughest race this season. I was struggling in the back of the group and tried to get in the front before the last hill, but it was an okay result all in all. So
have you recovered now? Are you ready for a fight tomorrow?
I hope so. I feel my shape is okay, and so.
And what does it mean to you having Thomas back in a team?
It's really nice to have Thomas back. We have a good support from him when we are racing. He has on telephone been supportive, but now we got him to see him in live. It's good.
Thank you. And Christopher Collison, you 6th in the overall, 2nd at La Diagonela. So what's your expectations for tomorrow?
Christopher's plan for tomorrow is to attack in the end and try to be first at the bridge. And hopefully I'll get a podium.
And how much do you talk tactics in front of the competitions?
He likes to talk a lot about tactics with Stian, because Christopher is living with him right now. So yeah, a couple of minutes every day.
And what's the focus for the rest of the season and for the last races in Scandinavia?
Again, sorry?
What's your focus for the rest of the season and the last races in Scandinavia?
The main focus is basically Vasaloppet. After this race, I hope to train very good the next 4 weeks, and then be able to be among the top athletes in Vasaloppet.
So we're going to see you with the glasses tomorrow.
Definitely.
Okay, hoping for sun.
Yeah.
Thank you. Kjetil Dammen. Yeah, it's bright in Oberammergau. It's great with the sun. How has your season been so far? How has your season been so far?
I'm thinking.
Sorry.
It's been a little up and down. Started good and didn't feel very good in Marcialonga, but hopefully I'm back in fighting phase and fighting mode tomorrow.
And what's your expectations for the rest of the team?
I think we have a strong team with some fast guys, so hopefully we get some guys in good position for the sprint, and then we can do really well and hopefully get a podium.
And who do you think will win the race tomorrow?
Kristoffer Callesen or Stian Holgaard.
Okay, thank you. Any questions to Team LeasePlanGo?
Thomas, I'm interested to hear your opinions on how a team works together, because we saw this at the start of the year with the team time trial in Livigno for the first time, and I think we've seen it. If you have ambitions for Stian to go and one of them to go and win the sprint jersey, we've seen other teams do tactics to make sure that you can set up for that. What do you think of that? What are your opinions on that this year?
I've been watching all the ski classic races on TV, and I'm not sure what you're meaning, because I didn't see any. I hear a lot of talking about bicycle tactics and things like that, but I don't really see it's happening. I mean, Gjerdalen is still sprinting down Aukland, who has the yellow jersey, so I think cross-country skiing is cross-country skiing, and I'm very happy that cross-country skiing is an individual sport. I don't want it to be anything like bicycling. I didn't start with that when I was young. I like cross-country skiing like it is today. There are some small things we could do, help each other into the tracks, and a little bit of taking wind, but the speed is so much lower in cross-country skiing, so you don't have the same benefit as on bicycle. So there are also, I think, bigger gap between the best racer in a team and the baddest racer in a team. So it's very difficult to do any big team effort.
But you don't think, I mean, you're one of the bigger teams, you have some resources, you don't think that there is an argument for, if you have Stian who's going for going for one of the two green competitions tomorrow,
yeah,
basically having another member of your team pushing him, being with him, and pushing the pace along, like in cycling, you don't see that so much.
I don't think it's even possible to do very much help. You can do some things, some small things, but you will not have the same benefits as you have on bicycles. So, but we could always talk about it, and we can discuss what we'll have, what we want for the future. But for today, I still think it is an individual sport, and even if we are a team and we talk together as a team during the race, and we do some small things helping each other during the race, it will not, at least for now, be like bicycle.
one more on your team, on Petter in particular, but your team. You've watched all the races. Would you say in this year's Swiss Ski Classics, maybe Petter overall is maybe the most exciting performer in terms of not the overall results, but in terms of development, other factors involved?
Yeah, he comes into the long distance race as a very, very good athlete, good World Cup, World Championship, Olympic Games athlete, high capacity, bring some new elements into the long distance sport. So it still shows that you could do a lot of double pooling throughout the summer. You can train very hard for double pooling, but you still need high capacity. If you have high capacity as well, you will have an advantage. So I think it's important to learn a little bit from that and to start to think already this spring to also all the other races could maybe benefit from training a little bit more high capacity training.
Perfect. Thank you very much and good luck to Team LeasePlanGo tomorrow.